Hello everyone, we should be live here on Forza Horizon 5 now, about to get going with 2 hours of the Goliath in a Beetle. Which, apart from the roof rack and the European bumpers to replace the horrible American ones, is entirely stock. So we might not be getting very many laps in, but it might be a bit more relaxed. Thanks for joining the stream, Elf, Flatty, Dr. Morocco, Team Games, X. Those of you that are still there. Shall we begin? So that we're starting at 1 minute past 7. Therefore finishing at 1 minute past 9. The advantage to this car is I can read everything you're saying. And well, as soon as stream delay has let me read it. Shall we go right through the... Why not? Yes, indeed. Fail is streaming. I am watching that on my phone. Vaguely, because I can't have the audio on, obviously. I don't think Fail sees the appeal of lapping the Goliath in D-Class. Or on stream. He only does those videos, but yes, he appears to be racing a Corvette. Well, we're racing it. Actually, no, Elf has got the name correct, the Voce, not the Beetle. So even if I don't concentrate and go straight on, I can't miss a checkpoint. I will always realise in time, because we appear to have a top speed of 77. 8. Actually, that would be interesting. What is the highest top speed you guys reckon this Beetle will hit during this stream? There was a donkey horn. I mean, we can blast Microsoft Teams at him every time we go past. Maybe Donkey likes Microsoft Teams. You think it'll hit 82? Have you lapped this around here? Of course, Forza being Forza, it's more aerodynamic with a roof rack. I think. That might or might not be factually correct. Wait, why is the interior... Oh no, the interior is indeed gold. Oh no, hill. A horn that's suitable for donkeys. Are horns suitable for donkeys? I mean, there's a jaguar growl. There should be a donkey noise, really, shouldn't there? Is there a donkey horn in here? We had a sheep horn in Horizon 4. I feel like it's only fair to have a donkey-themed horn in Horizon 5. It is in reality, but I thought Forza usually made things like that more aerodynamic for reasons. There used to be more aerodynamic bits of side trim and stuff, didn't there? Or it reduced weight or something. There were some parts that had odd characteristics. I'm not sure if that's still true. Oh no, Team Games has got to go in a few minutes. No worries. Hopefully we'll get some of the way round a lap. You might go before we reach the donkey, though. That would be a shame. Hi, Crazy Crib. Thanks for joining the stream. This is going to be a slower paced one, so I'll be able to read all of your messages as quickly as possible. This is a very relaxed drive. Fail's Corvette looks far more stressful. Did I just get a tiny bit of oversteer? Tiny bit. Right, okay, so the target is 21 minutes, but that's a fast D-Class car. He's already over there. So I'm reckoning it's going to take at least half an hour to do a lap, so we might only get 4 laps done. Which is absolutely fine, but... You're the proud owner of a PlayStation 5. Nice. I am yet to get hold of one. I'll probably end up playing Gran Turismo on a PlayStation 4. Please fix that texture, Forza. I will have another look and see if any are out there, but I'm thinking I'm going to be playing Gran Turismo 7 on the PS4. To begin with, at least. At least we'll immediately be getting probably almost the best we can out of the Beetle. Mercedes takes a bit of learning the track. This you just kind of... I mean, to be honest, I don't even need to press the brake for all but one corner, probably. Maybe 2 corners. You'd have fallen asleep. I am basically asleep. The Beetle doesn't even make an annoying noise, it's very soothing. It's just sort of rumbling away. Maybe I should have tuned it a bit more than that. Oh, hang on, downhill, we're getting some speed out of this. You can upgrade to the PS5 version. But you have to pay $10. Oh, wow. Because you have the standard version. Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense. I think the one I've got is... I think the one I went for in the end has a free upgrade to PS5 version. Come on, Beetle. You know you want to go faster than this. Ah. We might have to reach for 3rd gear in a minute. Hills are difficult. Beetles don't have power. Oh, the 2 clips you sent. Yeah, no, those are funny. The planty bit. I mean, this bit's a planty bit as well, to be fair. Although I think this is there's the rocky bit. I think this is the farmy bit. But yeah, it's a shame you can't stay around to clip more funny bits this week. Oh wait, can I line the 2 middle panels of the roof rack up with the yellow stripes in the road? Oh, not when I'm going around a corner. Oh, no, nearly, yes. Things you do when you're driving a car this slowly. Oh, the lines are gone. That was 83. Was 83 the highest there, guys? That's more than the 82 predicted. That is an achievement. Oh look, there's another donkey. Well, at least we got to see a donkey before Team Games left. Hi, Dr. Morocco. Oh wait, 93? What are your guys' predictions? This is a fast Beetle. Do you think we can crack 100? Oh no, oh no, oh no. 93. You'll be back in about an hour. No worries, Team Games, let us know when you're back in chat. Ah, and then Hill. 95? Yeah, I have seen the new GT7 sort of short trailer. Oh, we might have to reach third gear again. This is a very different type of driving. Yeah, maybe we can line one roof rack up with this yellow stripe. No, not quite. Hey, Split Flipper. Thanks for stopping by. This Beetle is incredibly fast. It does 95 miles an hour down hills. It's very impressive. Back into fourth gear again. That's the bank that I always go up and roll off. Actually, that video's not live yet. Anyway. Doesn't seem possible in a car this slow. You can't kind of understeer wide. I think the rest of this lap should actually be flat out. Which bit did I have to... There's the hairpin and the canyony bit. I think that's literally the only bit I should have to brake for. Because even the 90 corner is... Oh no, I need to brake here. The 90 corner, which I'm sure you all know which one I'm referring to. You don't need to brake for that because it's on top of a hill. Yeah, you can experience Gran Turismo 7 as intended. Yeah, that's why I do kind of still want to keep my eye out for a PS5. Because if I can play it on that at launch, kind of at its best, that is obviously a lot better, but it's playable on 4, so that's always a fallback option. Come on, can we crack 90 again? Come on, Beetle. 85, 87. No, brake, 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 brake. How is that an ultimate drift? Oh no, fourth is top gear. 96, 97. No, okay, it bounces the limiter at 98, so I don't think 100 is actually possible. Yeah, 98 is the very, very top we're going to get out of this, I think. That is quite impressive, though. I did not know a stock Beetle could... Well, it probably can't do that in reality, to be fair. Well, not without blowing the engine up. Yeah, exactly. Loading time is going to be the big thing. That is one of the most annoying things on this game, actually, because this is intended for Series X, not Xbox One. One of the worst things is loading time, particularly if you're on a live stream, and everyone has to sit through it. Which is why the Goliath being one race is... You only have to load into it before the stream starts. How far around the lap is the sandy bit? This is on, like, the west coast, isn't it? So this bit is sort of the halfway side of the map. Oh, they confirmed the Dodge Viper SRT10 from 2003 in the Gran Turismo trailer. Nice, always good to have more cars added to that list. I know we know the number, but good to have the models and stuff confirmed. I mean, this is basically just motorway cruising speed, isn't it, for 2 hours? Nice and relaxed. It feels a lot slower than in reality. Games expect you to be doing 200 all the time. Oh, actually, that's a good point. If you like the livery on this Beetle, it is downloadable on my storefront. Just got to get that in somewhere. Well, I remember it. It's basically just gold stripes, and because the base layer is the gold, the interior is also gold. Yes. Wait, is that full tank of fuel? I'm gonna watch that gauge, because does Forza not theoretically... I mean, nothing happens if you get to empty, but I think the gauges do theoretically go down, don't they? Or is that just on one car? Remind me to check that before the end. And make sure you stay to the end if you want to see if that actually makes a difference. Or if that actually changes. It's slightly weird that my interior is white when I'm outside and gold when I'm inside. You'd be surprised if they didn't add the ACR Viper from 2008. Because it's a premium car. That'd be cool. I mean, the ACR ones are just... well, they're the ones you want, really. And the first gen. I'd quite like to see the first gen, but... I don't know if that's already in there, or not likely, or... Gonna go flat round here. Oh, easy. Not entirely convinced it was necessary to drop to third there. You're starting your live stream, okay? You'll have to let us know how you get on in terms of lap time. We'll have to compare at the end. You'll be watching at the same time? Okay, nice. I'll have to bring your stream up in a second, so I can see what how your laps are going. If I can manage that on a straight bit without crashing. Oh no, we're gonna need third gear. My kind of marker for that is if it drops below 3000 RPM, we have to shift down. Otherwise, I don't think it's worth it. Pagani's onto R. Was seen, but you're not surprised. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of knew we were having cars from Sport, so that one was already pretty much confirmed. But yeah, no, it's good to see visual confirmation of stuff still. Oh no, hill again. That would have been a good opportunity to look for Splitter's stream, wouldn't it? This might be. Maybe we need to do the Goliath in a sort of interim class car, because the Mercedes is just too fast to really be enjoyable, and this is a bit ridiculous. Has to be done, just for the lols, but it is a bit ridiculous. Maybe we need to do it in something in A class or something. Oh right, 22:34, we're already nearly a minute slower than the target time. That's at the top of D class though. You can't find the car. You can't buy it, Splitter. You have to do the Vocho story mode. I forgot about that. I kind of forgot to mention because I did that a while ago, but you'll have to buy it on the auction house or I think you only have to do the first chapter of that story mode to unlock it. I completely forgot that that's how you get it, because I did that such a long time ago. Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport C4 from 1996 might come as well. I remember driving that. I remember using that a lot in the old Gran Turismo games. Yeah, sorry about that, Splitter. That completely slipped my mind. I'd forgotten that you had to do that, but I think you just have to do the first mission of Vocho, so you might be able to get it quite quickly. Or there might be one in the auction house. But yeah, to get the standard one, I think you just do the first mission, and then to get the Forza Edition Beetle, you have to do all of them. Otherwise, you might have to do it in a different car. Oh yes, we've hit 90 again. Can we... Oh yeah, easily flat around there. I think it is going to be 4 laps, isn't it? Because we're going to be... I'm not doing 5 laps if it's just under half an hour a lap. Maybe I should. But I'm thinking it'll be over half an hour a lap anyway, because we have got a little way to go still. He'll do it in a different car. There's the Mario Andretti Beetle. That's still technically a Beetle. Or if you're looking for something slow, there's the Renault 4, I guess. Hello, donkey. I'm going to try not to go in your field. Why is that donkey always running in circles? And yes, I did very nearly go into his field, even in a Beetle. Oh, I didn't Microsoft Teams him. Can I do it now? Does that count? The thing is, if even one lap is under half an hour, I'm going to have to do 5, aren't I? Maybe not. I'll ask you guys what you think closer to the time, when we're getting near to the end, whether I should do... If we're looking like we're in a situation where we might want to do a 5th lap, I will ask you. The Corvette's shown up in every game, so it's possible. Was it in Sport, or was it just in all the sort of numbered Gran Turismo games? I take out that means the numbered ones, because if it's in Sport, it's kind of already confirmed, isn't it? So. But yeah, that would be cool to see that return. Hi Jordan Kelly, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, it's not... It's going to be a bit of a tough one. I mean, it's not difficult, it's just... yeah, it's going to be a bit of a long race. I might, because it's not even going to be... I don't think it's even going to be 28 minutes, so... If we're doing 2 minutes less than half an hour each lap, we're going to be... We're going to be finishing at about 5:29, that is. So it's then whether I want to do another, basically half an hour added on. I think we might just do 4 laps. Just numbered, well, yeah, I thought that's what you meant, yeah. But that would be cool to see that return. I do have fond memories of driving that Corvette. It was the first sort of expensive car I think I bought in that, or the first new car. Yeah, it's... Remember to press continue lapping, not collect reward. Yeah, almost exactly 28 minutes into the total time, because it counts a bit before the start line into the total for some reason. Yeah, we'll see how weary driving a Beetle has become by the time we get to the end of the 4th lap. Wait, did it say I'd beaten my rival and I could collect a reward, or was it a different rival? It must have been a different rival, because we very much didn't beat that rival. Or maybe we did, because that time's flagged. So, anyway. You're excited for the GT500 R34? Yeah, very cool car. That will be good. Actually, this lap will be slightly faster anyway, won't it? Because we crossed the line. So it'll probably be earlier than 5:2 that we finish 4 laps, but anyway. Yeah, see, because this is at the top of a hill. We don't even need to brake for this corner. This is the one I was talking about earlier. Might need to drop the car into third gear. We should be able to just... Okay, not quite. That is going to cost me a bit of time. See what its interior looks like. Are you sending a link? I won't be able to look, but if anybody wants to see what... Well, I will be able to look at the end of the stream. If anybody wants to see what the GT500 R34 is like, it's probably still worth posting it. Actually, what do you guys think? Maybe we should rivals a different track in a stock and vehicle at some point. As a stream, I mean. As a 2-hour-long stream of lapping a certain track. I don't know, the Goliath just seems to make sense because it's the Goliath. Maybe I should do like the Colossus or something. Your Bentley is at 61% now. Oh, battery. Bentley. Why am I reading battery as Bentley? Oh, too much car thoughts. 61% sounds pretty good. Alright, remember to brake. Sort of before this corner. Click the apex, run it out to the end. Perfect. You're going to use the Z4? Yeah, I thought you might. I saw you had that car in Forza Vista for a bit, so I thought you might be using that. Really a decent car for actually. Castrol Tom's Supra was also a premium before, so oh nice. Yeah, we've known that's coming back for a bit. Yeah, we do know the premium cars have a higher chance because they're already modelled to quite a good quality. And have interiors already modelled and stuff, so it just needs a bit of tweaking, I guess, rather than starting from scratch like the standards would probably need. Livery is so much better, or have you altered the Z4 livery there? Maybe we need to race the Z4's 1 month of DRS with Splitter's tune on it, so that you can use his livery. Not for a while, because we've just done Supras, but I know they're not based on that Z4, but still. Whoa. Yeah, I've still got your stream open, Splitter. I can see you loading up on the Z4. Oh, have a look at the... Yeah, I'll play about well. If the tune's shared, I'll download it and see what it's like. I think I have driven it in Oreo Leader's car, definitely in Horizon 4. I don't know if I have in Horizon 5. But yeah, I'll definitely give your tune a go. It's sometimes nice having something that's sort of realistically tuned rather than just built to the top of a category. It's a nice sort of change. 775, I think. Is that what it says yours is? Here we go. Here's the downhill bit where we hit the top speed before, I think. No, maybe it was slightly further around. It was kind of as we went down towards the dried up riverbed, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It is nice to have a realistic tune rather than it's a nice change. Have something built to how it would be in reality rather than built to compete in Forza lobbies. Alright, here we go. Here's the downhill. That's where he cracked 90 for the first time. Oh, I kept it on the tarmac down there this time. Ultimate drift. Of course it was. The Mazda Autozam will return. Because it was premium in 5 and 6. I know they had been... I'm not sure, did I know it had been confirmed? I knew they had been seen with one. I knew Gran Turismo had got hold of one for scanning and stuff. Very, very cool car. This is going to be a long race, isn't it? Wonder how long it'll be before Splitter overtakes me in number of laps. Or, in theory, overtakes me. Obviously he's on lap 1 now, but... I think he'll get to the start of lap 4 before me, definitely. I don't think he'll get to the start of lap 3 before me. I don't think a Z4 will lap in... But it'd have to be quite a bit under. It'd have to be like 14 minutes or something. Yeah, it'd have to be under 14 minutes, which I don't think's going to happen. Is this the one I had to brake for? Yes. Much better. Okay, thanks Crazy Crib. Just... You might have to send it at the end or just before you go, then I'll be able to find it at the end of chat. At the end of the stream. Or you can post it now and I'll scroll back, up to you. Turn Beetle, come on. Ah, we've had a couple of offs this time. 97. 97. Did we not see 98 before? Yeah. 98 is literally the limiter. After the third lap. At the end of the third lap. Oh, after the third lap you might send it. Yeah, okay, I'll try and... To be honest, I might be able to look whilst I'm driving, because this Beetle's slow. But I do have Forza Motorsport 4, but I don't have anything I can play it on. I was waiting. I bought it because I heard rumours it was going to become backwards compatible on an Xbox One. So I do have a copy sitting there, but I don't have an Xbox 360 to play it on. At the moment, I can get hold of one. I don't think I've ever played it. Oh, I might have done. I've not ever played my own copy of it. I've played it at other people's. See, it's the only game that I can't play, basically. Which is slightly disappointing. It is one that I do want to have a go at some point, because, well, everyone says what a fantastic game it was. A bit like Gran Turismo 4. The fourth game in these franchises seems to be the sweet spot, doesn't it? And then it sort of goes downhill a bit. How far around are we? 15 minutes in, so we're kind of more than halfway around the second lap. Yeah, no, that'd be good to know some of the cars, Crazy Crib. Gives me something to read while I'm going along. Here we go, downhill. See, I wouldn't even notice that that was a downhill normally. Just sort of whiz around. That's where we really get to take in the whole Goliath and its scenery. How many times can I look back for that long when you're racing around in an S2 class car? Hello again, Splitter. Wait, how are you typing that whilst you're driving? All of the cars in that game had a detailed interior. Oh, nice. I shifted into third again round there. I'm not convinced that's necessary. Just kind of sounded like it needed doing. I think you're only about a lap behind me at this point, Splitter. You're one lap down, you will overtake me. But not... How are you typing whilst driving? This is an incredible achievement. I would have crashed if I tried to do that. First car's the 1980 131 at Bath. Oh yeah, I know the one. That's still in a lot of Forza games, isn't it? Oh no, Splitter's only at that corner. I thought he was slightly further along. I think you will get to the end of lap 1 before I get to the end of lap 2, though. Yes, indeed. Either you're highly skilled or somebody else is driving. Or somebody else is typing. I think I could probably type a message while I'm driving a Beetle around here, but your car's slightly faster. I'd better get a decent amount of money for this. I have a feeling because it's only 4 laps I'm going to get a lot less than last time. But anyway. Any credits are good. I was on about 7.8 or something. I was nearly at 8 million, so it'll be interesting to see how far it jumps. I'm expecting less than last time. I think it jumped about 2 last time. And of course we've got the wheel spins to do. Hopefully there'll be more than one. Second, the 2010 Abarth 500 SS. I think that was also carried forward until Horizon 5, which of course has all the Abarths missing. That goes for the last one as well. We don't have any of them now, which is slightly disappointing. Oh no, hills. Hills. Where is Splitter? Has Splitter gone into it? I think Splitter is overtaking me as we speak. He's still a lap behind. Yep, you've just gone past me, Splitter. You're only 1 lap down now. Unlapped yourself already. So imagine a grey and green Z4 has just flown past. I think he's off the other end of the bridge now. Acura Nsx Type S. I think that's still in here, isn't it? It's amazing. Well, we'll see as you go through the list. It's amazing how many cars have stayed. I feel like they need to scrap some of the random old cars that aren't really doing anything and add back some of the cool stuff they've removed. There are some cars that have been around forever that really don't deserve a place anymore. And there's some old stuff that's just kind of been replaced with newer stuff, I guess. Which some of it makes sense, but some of it is kind of a shame. I guess it's things that have had an updated model they kind of replace with the newer one. But I don't think there's been a new RSX, so I guess they keep that. I guess that's their logic. I'm sure they have their reasons. The TSX V6. Okay, that one I'm not sure what it is. RSX I know, because that's in everything. TSX, I don't know if I can picture that. I'm guessing it's vaguely similar to the RSX, but... and into third. So that is really not... well, it's sort of a hill, but it's really not steep. ...1997 Acura Nsx. I think that has become a Honda. I think we have that model, the 97. I think we have the 9... no, maybe we have the 02 and the 05. Or the... no, I think we do have the 97 and an 05, and two versions of the 05. But I think they're both badged as Hondas now, which kind of makes more sense in a global game. Kept it on the tarmac that time at least. Slight improvement. ...2005 Acura Nsx. That became a Honda as well, I think. 2008, number 26... Andretti Green Racing ARX01B. What on earth is that? Not that I can particularly look, but that sounds interesting. Oh no, Splitter's already back into the canyon bit. Barely at the end of lap 2. He's well into lap 3. Which is to be expected, it's just about where he catches up and goes past. Considering he started at least half an hour later. But he is in a racing car, sort of. A Z4 racing car. This could be quite interesting, actually. Now you're moving on to Alfa Romeo. Yeah, another manufacturer missing from Horizon 5, of course. For now, I do think all of these Italian cars that are missing, what have we got? Lancia, Abarth, Alfa Romeo, I think they will all... I think it will be temporary. I do think they will all come back at some point. I think it's just agreeing the license, to be honest. They are all in there, in the files somewhere, so that it's just a matter of enabling them once the license is confirmed, I think. Although a few of the Alphas are actually quite new, so I'm guessing not many of them would have been back in. Okay, that was a bit quicker. It was still 27, but 27.41 rather than 50. Was it 27.56 we did before? The 86 Alfa Romeo Spider Quadrifoglio Verde. I think I know what an Alpha Spider looks like. So we are actually almost halfway in as we're a little way into the lap now, but technically we've got 3 minutes, maybe slightly over 3 minutes when we cross the line to get to an hour in. Finger I'm using for the accelerator is starting to get a bit uncomfortable because it's literally been holding it flat for about 98% of this. Most of the Alphas back in Motorsport 4 were DLC, so there weren't many in the base game. That's interesting. Down to third. Maybe if we take a wider swing at this corner. No, you see we slid a bit on the grass, so I think we lost a bit of time there again, but not as bad as last lap. The 86 GTV6. Oh yeah, I know a GTV6. That's not been in a Forza game for a little while. Was it in 3? It certainly wasn't in 4. Horizon, that is. It's in Motorsport 7, I think. Is there actually a checkpoint on this hairpin, or can we just... Oh, there is. Forza thought of that, of course they did. I think that's about the best I've taken that so far. The next one was in the base game. 65 Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA Stradale. That's the one that's been in quite a lot of games, isn't it? I mean, it's the classic Alpha, basically, isn't it? One of the most popular classic Alphas. Yeah, it'd be good to see that back, actually. The next one was another DLC car, the 1970 Alfa Romeo Montreal. That one was in Motorsport 7, I think. I think that's non-DLC in sort of more recent games. I don't think that's ever been in a Horizon game, if I'm correct. Definitely not in Horizon 4 or 5. You're not going to go through every car because you want to keep me surprised about some of them, so you're going to go to Aston, okay? Does Forza Motorsport have 2 discs? Motorsport 4. I don't think so. I could well do. I've not actually... I can't actually remember what's in the box. I must have opened it up when it arrived, but I honestly don't know. Okay, so Splitter has just gone to lap 3. So he's now on the same lap as me. And we're barely into the sandy bit. Oh, you think the DLC cars might just be on the second disc? That might make sense, actually, because I don't think... It would have been quite hard to sort of add DLC later in those days, I think. So a lot of stuff was played offline. I know it's a newer game than... I think it is actually newer than I think. But... Hello again, Splitter. I see you are on lap 3. Gaining on me rapidly. Think you'll get me before the end of lap 3? I think you might. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this in such a slow car again. Okay, 2011 Aston Martin Signet, the little baby one based on the Toyota IQ. That would be cool to see back in a game, actually. It's a fun little thing. If that came back, I would use it for a month of the DRS. That would be brilliant. Oh, it is on the second disc, the Aston. Okay, maybe that's why they're setting their DLC then. But yeah, interesting. Funny how games used to have 2 discs like that. Funny how games used to come on discs at all, actually, thinking of that. Next car in the base game, the 64 DB5 Vantage. I thought they said DBS Vantage for a minute. Very cool. DB5 obviously still in. I don't know if it's the same year. Is it still the 64 we get? But that's definitely still in here. Okay, well, we had held 4th gear around there. It wasn't the smoothest, but... You're not going to catch me? Not this lap. You might on lap 4. I don't think you will this lap anyway. You are flying. Oh, this one was only offered for a limited time. The DB4 GT Zagato, which has been in a lot of Forza games. I don't think that's in here, actually, interestingly. Yeah, I'm convinced myself to only do one more lap after this, if that wasn't already clear. Just because yeah, I don't want to run over by that much. Last seen in Horizon 4, yeah, I knew it was in Horizon 4. I didn't think I'd seen it in here yet. Which presumably means they'll add it back at some point and pretend it's new, but maybe not. Sometimes things just don't return. I think maybe they just keep some cars back to drop into festival playlists in case they don't secure anything new, maybe. Maybe they just hold on to a few to sort of trickle in if they can't think of anything else to add. Or if they can't get any other deals or licensing agreed. They've got some sort of spare cars ready to go. Maybe that is what they do. But then they kind of take out too many cars for that to be the case. Yeah, it might be close. I think you should do it quite comfortably. What's your best lap? But yeah, it will be close, but I think you will do it. I mean, you're already at that part, so you might even get me before the end of this lap. You're already kind of out of the desert, aren't you? I suppose I've only got 6 more minutes of this lap, but... Next car's in the base game, the 58 DBR1. That's missing as well. That was in Horizon 4, right? I'm sure that was in Horizon 4. Maybe it wasn't. I think it was. But that's definitely not in here either, I don't think. It wasn't Horizon 4. Yeah, I thought it was in there. That game surprisingly seems like quite a long time ago now. I suppose we're nearly at the end of January and that came out at the beginning of November. So it's like 3 months old. Well, this game is 3 months old, I should say. But it's only been a month since I played it. Well, properly. For the DRS. I suppose it's 3 months since I was playing it on a daily basis. Okay, I think Splitter's approaching the tunnels. Yeah, he's approaching the tunnel and the bridge, which really isn't that far behind, actually. When you think about it. Why is my controller is very unhappy and vibrating like mad? All of a sudden, that's weird. That's better. It's settled down a bit now. I don't know what it was doing. Next one was in a DLC pack in the Xbox store. The 2012 Aston Martin Virage. That was the one that was essentially the DB9 facelift and was only sold under that name for about a year. So they're actually incredibly rare, although they're technically just a DB9, but... yeah, interesting car. There is Splitter. It's hard to tell because this track looks quite similar in this sort of planty bit, as it will now forever be known. I keep forgetting to play the Microsoft Teams theme at the donkey, don't I? We must remember to do that on the final lap. Maybe we'll slow down and wave at him again. And that way we'll actually make it 2 hours of Goliath. Okay, I think Splitter's at Donkey Corner. Virage was last seen in Horizon 1. Oh, interesting. I didn't know it was in there. You are going to get me. You're definitely going to get me, but possibly not on this lap. Although you are very close. I can see almost. I can see Player Azul through the trees. Sort of. Almost. There it is. It's the first house of Player Azul. I can see the finish line. So you're not quite going to get me on this lap, I don't think. Or are you already... Oh no, you're going past the festival-y bit. Okay. I'm safely on to lap 4 without you catching me, but you're going to get me very soon. Go through the puddle again. Why not? Car probably needs a wash after that. Yeah, you'll be past me before the canyon section, I think. Splitter's on lap 4 now. Oh! His game's pausing him because he beat somebody. I beat you to the line, but... 2010 Aston Martin Rapide is in the base game. Oh, that's an interesting one, actually. We haven't seen that in Forza for ages. Is that the only game it was in? You beat me. Not to the line, you didn't. You must have beat my time. You're in a BMW. You did? Is that just stream delay, though? On my end, because I had your stream open, I crossed the line before you did. But your stream was probably on a delay for me, and my stream was probably on a delay for you. Ooh, I wonder who did it. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Because on mine, when I crossed the line, you were just going past the Apex Festival. And on yours, it was about equal. Interesting. DLC in Motorsport 3, but featured in base of Motorsport 4, okay. Tap of the brakes into second. I think that was the best I've done that so far. 2 seconds before on your end. Interesting. How did we time it that close anyway? Unless you set off on purpose just when you thought you'd be able to catch me in 3 laps. That was well timed. Oh yes, the 177, very cool. Super rare, 1 of 77 if that wasn't self-explanatory. That, again, that's not in Horizon 5, is it? That was last seen in Horizon 4. See, there's more cars removed than I thought. I'm pretty sure that's not in Horizon 5. Oh no, that was a mess with my gears. Yeah, sort that texture out. It just looks like water until you reach it, which is just... it's just stupid. And as soon as you... why can they not just fix that? X says ew. What about the 177? Or just in general? Only appearance in Motorsport 4. Oh, yeah. I didn't. How? I swear I didn't miss that. Oh no, our final lap's flagged. Maybe I shouldn't have rewound. Maybe I should have driven round and then we would have been over 2 hours. But yeah, the 007 Aston Martin Racing Lola, I do know that car. Very, very cool. They entered in that category. I think it was at Le Mans, wasn't it? Well, probably the whole WEC, but... yeah, that's cool. Oh, you think that texture's just on Xbox One? Oh, okay. That's an interesting theory. I've seen somebody else complaining about it, but they might have also been on an Xbox One. That's slightly more forgivable, because I'm playing it on a console it wasn't really designed for. Well, I shall let you know if I ever change to... well, you probably have found that out before. You're going to go and play some F1, but you won't be about tomorrow, no worries, Splitter. Going for a road trip. More vlogs in the Peak District and seeing R32. Oh, nice. Sounds like fun. 177 was last seen in Horizon 4. Yeah, I didn't think it was in here. Next up's Audi. Yeah, sounds good. As we get to the high-speed, well, the first high-speed downhill section. which was reaching DeLorean speeds of 88. You've never been to a national park before? Oh, okay. There are not any national parks near where you are? Peak District's nice though. Went there in the summer. Is this Peak District road trip inspired by Car Throttle by any chance? DLC cars on the Xbox store since you probably can't get them. Yeah, I can't anymore. Hello, Mr. Fail Games. Question 1, hello. Is that a statement, or... They're all over 3 hours away. I suppose the big ones, yeah. Question 1, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Is that what you have in mind? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of songs with that as a title, but I'm guessing you're referring to the Lionel Richie one. That's what comes to my mind. In which case my answer is Lionel Richie. I take it this means you've finished streaming. And I'm still kind of plodding along in a Beetle. Oh, it's on the way to R32. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice place though. There's a car museum there full of all British cars, basically, if you get time to stop. Or if it's roughly on the route you're taking. Sure, let's count that. What did you have in mind? Burning Heart. Yes, I definitely want a music quiz. Oh, God. I really should know that, because the amount of times that song plays on the GTA radio... Oh god, who is it? I've heard that song so many times when I play GTA. Oh god. Yes, I did also think of that, but that was kind of second in mind. I almost said that, but yeah, sure. Sheffield. Oh god, who is it? Is it that... Is this where Fail's getting these songs from? The Titan. Is it? I thought it was more like, I don't actually know. Pass. I'm stuck. But I really should know that. I've heard it enough times on there. And it tells you as well. GTA radio, indeed. Do you also listen to that same station? That is like the only station I listen to. Yes, I know it's rock, but who... Rocky? Does that help? Does that help me? It's the only station. The only other acceptable choice is the one that has the annoying Backstreet Boys song on it. But most of the songs are terrible. Yes, Fail did indeed miss the Le Mans quiz, which I did surprisingly well about somehow. Surprisingly well about, I knew surprisingly much about and got surprisingly many right. I don't know, Fail, I'm gonna absolutely kick myself once you tell me the answer. I know I am, but I'm stuck. Yes, I know that Eye of the Tiger, but it's not the same people, is it? Or did you ask me about that as well? Eye of the Tiger is by Survivor, I believe. Oh, is the band called Tiger? What? Am I just making up random things now? There's a band called Tiger? I honestly can't remember. That if Tiger is the answer, then sure. Survivor... Is it? Wait, that's the same people who... Are you sure? I'm gonna have to check this now. I would never have guessed that. Oh, Crazy's got one of the questions. Is it one of the same ones? Oh. Shoot. Is that a song title, or are you telling Crazy Crib to ask you about Le Mans? Unless it says shout. In which case that's Tears for Fears. Also, this has made this final lap very entertaining, thank you. Because I'm actually thinking about other things and trying to picture the name that comes up on the GTA radio. I've kind of done about 10 corners without even knowing. Can I keep up enough momentum around here to not have to drop into third? Comfortably, I mean, rather than... Yeah, there we go. It's a shame this lap's flagged. I think it's actually going to be the fastest. Oh, Survivor is correct. Okay. I'm going to have to go and listen to this again. And then listen to Eye of the Tiger, because I'm convinced it doesn't sound the same or similar in any way. I'm almost tempted to do a 5th lap, just so we can carry on with music questions. Although that is still 10 minutes away, so I might not. What do you mean, easy question for petrol? I mean, I know the answer. That's that person who came up in your quiz the other day, when I was asking the questions, I mean, who did the School's Out song, which would of course be Alice Cooper. Are they? Yeah, I'd never thought of it, but yeah, I guess now that you say they're the same band, that kind of... I am still gonna have to listen to them again. But... Oh, is fail already answered? Oh yeah, it's gonna be multiple choice, I'm guessing. 100 points, yay! Oh, we've got 2 questions. This is our house. Wait, this is our house. Oh, is that... Oh. Do I know that? Or do I only know the Our House Madness song? Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to answer that Crazy Chris question, because I can't actually remember which answer was correct, but that was one of the questions asked on Wednesday. Can't remember what I guessed. This is our house. This is our house. Have I heard that before? No, I only know Our House by Madness. I've not heard of This Is Our House. Maybe I have. Can't say I've heard of it. So I don't know. This is our house. Wait, it is? Good old John Bon Jovi. This is our house. I'm gonna have to listen to that, because I'm not convinced I've heard that. Or is this one that you've... Wait, is this the one that you've sent me before, that I didn't know last time you told me? This is our house is a famous line in Mamma Mia, is it? What year were the chicanes on the Mulsanne Strait first used? Oh yes, I do remember the answer to this one, actually. 88, 89, 90 or 91, I do remember the answer to this, which I was surprised by. Oh, next question, very easy, don't you want me? That is, the Human League, right? Pretty sure that's correct. Spider-Man? What? 1988. You'll remember, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, Fail was around in the 80s. You knew that. He's guessing 88, which I don't think was correct if I remember what. Yay! I got another one correct. 1988. I think it was 1990 from what Crazy Crib said on Wednesday, which surprised me because I thought it was a lot earlier. I actually thought it was late 70s. Or early 80s. Yeah, it was 1990. Yay, I remembered a thing. Have I gone past the donkey without stopping and blasting Microsoft Teams down? Which we must do for team games, even though he's not here. Yeah, I thought it was earlier than that. Fail's Googling it. Yes, we have much important work. We must stop. Microsoft Teams is here. Donkey, be afraid. Be very afraid. I feel like we have to do it 4 times. That's 2. 3. And 4, because we forgot to the last 4 times. Why is he hiding at that end of the field? According to Google, it was 1987. Interesting. Am I going to have to Google this as well? I might. Also, yes, I will make this the last lap, but then we've got all the prize money to collect and spins to wheels to spin. Crazy frog. And the crazy frog. Do. That would be Axel F, right? Boo 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 boo. Crazy Shrog, Crazy Frog by Shrek. Was that all? That was also the theme to Beverly Hills Cop, was it? Without the annoying Crazy Frog part. No, wait, what did Shrek do a cover of? All Star by Smash, whatever he's called. Malsan chicane. I'm gonna Google that as well in a minute. Yay! Why do I know that? Smart, yes, him. Somebody wants whatever it goes. Da, da, da. Yes. I'm disappointed given the car we're driving, none of the questions related to the Beatles. They can't now because I've said it. And it would be too obvious if Vale suddenly asked me that. Oh, Dunlop chicanes. They were that much earlier. We've done it. That's the end of lap 4. I mean, we're technically still 7 minutes short, so I should really be doing another lap, but I don't think I can face it in a car that slow. So for the remaining minutes, let's get our wheel spins. Maybe we'll get some stream luck. Heaven is a place on earth. Oh, that's that famous person. Which, oh, I should know that. Oh god, I do know that, really. Oh, can I not? How is that name not coming to mind? I can hear it. Annoyingly, because that's going to be in my head for days now. Indeed, the famous person. Well, I mean, that pretty much describes all of these artists, to be fair. Oh god, it's not coming to mind. I can't get the name. Also, that was a disappointing number of wheel spins, none of them with particularly good prizes. I guess we only did 4 laps, technically. Only got 14 skill points. That is very disappointing. How much money did I get? I was on nearly 7. No, I was on nearly 8. So I probably got about 500,000, 600,000 from that. Sing it. No. I'm not good at singing. We know this. If I start singing, Splitter will come in chat and tell me I sound like a crying pensioner. Oh, that, but... Yes, of course it is. How did I not know that name? Yes. Famous person named after northern town on the Scottish border. Born to be Wild. Steppenwolf. I asked you that the other day. Are you just checking if I actually know this or if I'm getting information from the Google? Also, I'm going to Google these Mulsanne chicanes, although I think Fail discovered he'd Googled the wrong ones. Mulsanne's also a Bentley, which is of course what the chicanes are named about. Really? I put in Mulsanne chicane and it comes out with Mulsanne Chinese takeaway. First Mulsanne chicane to be named Daytona chicane. Oh, so it's not the Forza Motorsport chicane anymore. The Mulsanne Straight Lindruit de Hunandiers is French. Interesting. You saw I asked you Highway to the Danger Zone. No, I didn't. I don't think I even... I know the song, but... Next question, what satisfaction as in I can't get no. That would be the Rolling Stones, unless it's a different song with a slightly different title. Also, I'm probably about to finish the stream, given we've done the 2 hours of the Goliath, so... You could do one more if you like. once we've guessed that one, assuming I am right, I think. You gave me the link to the skyline. Is that the one you sent just after the... I'm just going to roll into a tree while I check this. And bounce off it and roll back down the hill. But yeah, I'm up for one more if you want fail before I end the stream. Where is the... Oh, wow. Oh, the Penzo one as well, the yellow, very nice. Very racing car. That is kind of what you'd expect from that, but yeah, very cool. Final countdown. Oh, question. That would have been too easy. Oh no. Oh my god. Blue as in I'm blue dabba dee dabba die. That doesn't count as singing, by the way. I was just telling you the lyrics. Who the hell is that by? I know who Blue Monday is by, but that's kind of not the question. Oh god. Is it by? I honestly don't know who that's by. I know the song, and again, that's going to be in my head for days as well. I'm going to have to listen to all of these. No, stuck. Indeed, but dude appetite. I don't know. I actually don't know. Introduced in Gran Turismo 2, that Skyline, was it? Yeah, it's a really cool car. We've got a Le Mans Skyline in here, sort of. You've got to go, Crazy Crib. No worries, that's fine. I'm about to end the stream anyway. Now that I've failed to get the last question right, which is very disappointing. Eiffel 65. I would never have got that. Is this a known group? Or is that the only song they've done? That annoys me, because if I know the song, it annoys me if I don't know who it's by, because I really should. Yeah, anyway, on that terrible disappointment of getting the final question wrong... Am I allowed to say that? For legal reasons. Do they say that? They don't even say that on the Grand Tour anymore, because they only do specials, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, that is going to be all for today's stream, guys. I will be back on Sunday at 3 PM for the usual afternoon chaos, which will be completely open to any one of you to come and make more chaotic. And then, yeah, next week's stream should be as usual. There should be a Wednesday Gran Turismo stream at 7 PM, Friday Forza stream at 7 PM, and a Sunday Forza stream at 3 PM. But, yeah, that is going to be all for today, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in. And I'll be back with the next stream very soon.